Hey guys, got another video for you today. I'll be showing you my fully configurable sand shop. Now, what I mean by that is, you can just come up here and set the cost for the item or door or whatever the output is. You can just set the cost up here and it's really easy. So it goes by binary input, so 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So if you want to say make the cost 12, then you go to the closest one under it, which would be 8, and 4. So 8 plus 4 equals 12, and there you go. Now this thing will accept 12 sand blocks, and then it'll give you the output and reset itself. But you can set it to anything you want. It's really easy. Just start off from all redstone, which means it's 0. So let's say 5. So go to the closest one under, which is 4, and then plus 1, and there you go, that's 5. So now, we'll just use this to signal that it actually worked. We'll put in 5 sand, and you'll see we got the item, and it reset. So it's a fairly simple mechanism. Once it gets down to it, I'll just show you another one. Why don't we go with 2? So see, reset that easy. So it's super simple to set up your own values, and it's really, really nice and easy. So there's no like hard wired output or anything. All you have to do is come back here and replace some redstone lines with repeaters or vice versa. So yeah, it's really simple. Hope you guys enjoy. And I'll be back with the redstone in a second. Alright, back with the first part of the redstone. This is the main part of this design, which is the binary counter. That's how it makes it really easy to set the customizable values. So it goes into your regular sand like item dropper thing, and then it'll slowly count up. So see, that would be 1 and 2, which is 3. Add another one, switch to the next one, so that's 4. Because remember, it goes 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So add another one. 4 plus 1 is 5. Do it again. 4 plus 2 is 6, so it's gone all the way up to 6. So it's a really simple binary counter. Just goes to the next one in the value. Since there's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, that means it goes to 31 total, not including 0. So that would be the maximum amount you could set as a value unless you extended it. You could merely extend this by another one, then you'd add an additional 32 onto that, so it would go up to 63, I believe. Alright, so that's the first part, the binary counter. It's very simple. Second part, red, is the bud mimics. So, after this binary counter, what needed to happen is I needed to send the signals from the binary counter up instead of down. Because with these going down, that would just mean that it would only be able to come out the bottom, which isn't what I needed. And since I have been experimenting with bud switches a lot lately, I decided to do this. So pretty much what happens is the binary counter works as normal, but every time it goes up 1, it'll also send a pulse. It'll also send a update to this bud switch right here, which will switch states with the binary counter right here. So if we do the first one, you'll notice the blue goes down, the red goes out. Second one goes out for 2, then it goes back in for 1. So it mimics the bud switches mimic the binary counter below it. Goes 4, so yeah. So it mimics it up that way. That leads us on to our next part, which is the decoder. So what this is just an extension of the bud switch system which is also itself an extension of the binary counter. So it brings the signal up here to these pistons, which will push out when the binary counter is also has the piston at that point pushed out. So along with binary counter, it's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. And then it goes into this simple redstone line right here. And this is where you decode it or put in your own code for the value that you want. So it's pretty simple what happens. So the redstone line will go all the way across if there's no repeaters in there. But the moment you put a repeater, it won't go all the way across, like so. So that would mean that this block would need to be pushed out, and then at that point, let me just get rid of this so it doesn't break, you'll see it'll complete the redstone line, and then that'll go and give you the item and reset the entire thing. So if, say, we wanted to do 13 to 8, 4, and 1, which is 13. So it doesn't quite get to there, but once the 8, 4, and the 1 is activated, then the redstone line will reach the back. But see, if it is very much a decoder, because if this one is out, then it won't activate. This would never happen though, because that would mean it went to 14, which it wouldn't be able to if it was set to 13. But that pretty much gives you the gist of it. Whoops. Alright. So that's pretty simple. That's just the decoder. Now, we get to the reset line. So this is what makes it 4 blocks wide. I wish I could have made it, or I wish I could have put it into this 3 blocks, but I didn't see a way to, so I just had to add it onto the side. So all this does is it resets the bottom binary counter here, and it also resets the buds as well. The buds are interesting, so they needed their own separate reset line. So it resets. I mean, it was already on nothing anyway, but that's just, you can reset it again if you want. But say we just put a random amount in, whatever. So let's put a few in. And whatnot. So then we can reset it. And there you go, the whole thing's reset. So that'll work really well for that'll work really well when you get the final cost. So if we say set it to 3, then we put in 3. Then it gives us the item and resets itself. Then you can put in 3 again. And there you go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really like this design. I know it can be done smaller because I have done it, but the thing that I really liked is the bud switch array. See, most times all I see bud switches being used for is like secret entrances and, other really kind of stupid stuff, really not taking advantage of the power that bud switches have. So this is something that you can do to really kind of take an unconventional kind of way to move signals around vertically or horizontally, or whichever way you need it to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be putting the world save and the MC edit schematic up on Planet Minecraft for you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.